Hey everybody! Today I want to go over 5 tips and tricks on growing out your hair. I have a few videos like this on my channel, but I just wanted to add on to those and come up with new tips and tricks that you may not be doing right now while growing out your hair. Because I have done a few videos on my channel like this, some of these may be repeats, so if you have watched my other videos, you may have already heard some of these tips, but I did try to do some new tips for you guys, so let's jump right into it. Tip number 1 that I have is keeping your base color close to your natural, so you are coloring less, which means less maintenance, less damage to your hair, and this goes for all hair colors. Whether you have dark hair naturally or light hair, try to keep the base color of your hair as close to your natural hair color as possible. That is what I have here. You can see that my natural is a light brown, and it might not be coming off on camera such as that, but it is a light brown, and then my ends are quite light. But keeping my base color as close to my natural helps me to color less, which, like I said before, means less damage and less maintenance. Balayage highlights or a root smudge is perfect for this, so I recommend those techniques. Whether you have dark brown hair to a light brown fade or light brown to a blonde such as mine or anything in between, I recommend keeping your base color as close to your natural color as possible. The second tip that I have is using a color depositing or counteracting shampoo or conditioner. I just put up a video, I will be linking down below, all about these shampoos and conditioners if you guys want to check it out. And I go really in depth and also show you a demo of what they are capable of doing. If you are interested, I will be leaving that link down below for you to check out. I recommend using this to maintain your color. It's also good for virgin hair. Usually on the back it will say what hair color it's directed at. If it's highlighted blonde, light brown, dark brown. They also have depositing shampoos that will add color into your hair as well as counteract color, such as brass. If you turn brassy easily, such as myself, there are hair colors that do that for blondes, such as purple shampoo, or like a beige for a dark or medium blonde, or they also have ash tones for darker hair as well. You can also get red depositing, you can get warm tones added such as caramel like I have in the video. This will add shine to your hair color while still not having to color as frequently. I think these shampoos and conditioners are super great, so I would recommend checking out that video. The third tip I have is to wash your hair less, and I do mention this one a lot, but it is something that I do strongly believe in. I only wash my hair once or twice a week, usually every 4 or 5 days, just depending on how much buildup I have in my hair and what I have done to my hair during that week. Washing your hair less allows your natural oils to nourish your scalp and actually creates less oil. If you are somebody that has to wash your hair every day because your scalp does turn oily, it is because you are washing so often that your scalp and body are trying to create more oils because they are a good thing for your body to have. I have a video on this as well that I will be linking down below on how to wash your hair less and tips that I have, so make sure to check that one out as well. I do want to touch on just a few points on why I wash my hair less, and creating less oil is definitely one of them, but another one that is a big deal to me is when your hair is in a wet state, it is at its weakest and most brittle point, and I don't like putting my hair at that state, especially being blonde and trying to grow it out. I do not like to have my hair wet and have to blow dry and heat style and anything like that, so the less that I wash my hair, the better I have found that my hair feels and looks. Those are just a few reasons on why I wash my hair less, but another reason is having to cut down on styling time and not having to blow dry my hair every day like I used to, so I get to sleep in an extra 30 minutes, which I think is awesome. So if you are somebody that washes your hair every other day, I would recommend checking out the video down below that I have on how to wash your hair less and go from there and try that out. The fourth tip I have is something that I have been doing more recently, and I have not done this in the past, but I have noticed the last few weeks that I have been doing it that it has made a big difference in my hair as well, and that is avoiding blow drying your hair as much as possible. Even though I only wash my hair once or twice a week, I was still showering in the morning, so I was washing my hair in the morning and I was blow drying my hair obviously if I had to go to work that morning. So now what I am doing is I'm still a morning shower person. It's just something that I like to do. It wakes me up, but I've been washing my hair at nighttime just over the tub, and I have noticed that letting my hair air dry in its natural state and then going in and styling it the next day has also made my hair feel really soft throughout the week. When I was blow drying my hair in the morning and then going in and flat ironing it or curling it, I felt like by day 3 my hair felt almost dry on the ends, But by avoiding blow drying my hair, I have noticed on day 3, 4, or 5 that my ends feel a lot softer and more manageable. They don't feel as snarly as they used to. So I would recommend trying to blow dry your hair less if you are somebody that does blow dry their hair quite often. But with saying that, I do want to say that you do not want to go to bed with your hair wet. That will cause damage and breakage to your hair, which is counterproductive of what you're trying to do. So whether your hair takes an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, or however long to air dry, I would recommend timing that out so that you are not going to bed with your hair wet. If you have to blow dry your hair a little bit before bed because your hair is still damp, I definitely would recommend doing that. But I try to avoid using a blow dryer, and I have noticed a huge difference. But make sure that you are also not going to bed with your hair wet, because that is a huge no-no as well. And the fifth and final tip I have is to use a deep conditioner. If you are somebody that uses a shampoo and regular conditioner often without using a deep conditioner, I would recommend either using a good deep conditioner or a coconut oil. Coconut oil is very inexpensive and you can find it just about anywhere, but if you are somebody that only likes to use salon products or actual hair products on your hair, I would recommend looking into a good deep conditioner. The one that I used to like a lot was the S Factor by TG deep conditioner. The one I use now is by GK Hair. It is also a great deep conditioner that I love. There are a ton out there. I know Moroccan oil has one, so make sure that you just find one that works well for your hair type. I talk to a lot of clients in the salon and I ask them what they use on their hair. Most of the time they do not use a deep conditioner, and it is definitely something that I recommend. It's going to really put moisture and nourishment back into your hair, and even though your hair technically is dead, you still want to be taking care of it, especially if you are trying to grow it out. So make sure that you are really nourishing and adding moisture back into your ends by using a deep conditioner every now and again. Typically I use a deep conditioner, I would say every like 5 times that I wash my hair, but I also use really good hair products on my hair. I am a hairstylist, so I do use professional products, and I have found a few that work really well for me. And even if you are somebody that uses drugstore, there are still some good options out there. Just make sure you are using a sulfate-free shampoo. That is another thing that I would recommend just as a bonus to throw in. But make sure you find a really good deep conditioner that works for you. Just put it on your ends, and you can either use a processing cap and a blow dryer, or just do it while you are in the shower, and the steam will sort of help open up your cuticle to push the product in just a little bit further. That's what I usually do, is just do it while I'm in the shower, because I tend to leave my conditioner on my hair anyhow when I'm washing my hair. That is just another tip that I recommend to do. So those are the 5 tips that I have for when you are growing out your hair. I plan to do more videos like this, and if you have any tips, make sure to leave those down below in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye everybody.